Final score with Troy Lynch on Fox 16.
Welcome on into the final score. We have some sports to discuss. A Saturday night at Simmons Bank Arena. It's supposed to be a happy time where Central Arkansans, they get together to watch the only Razorback game in the central part of the state to see an easy win. Well, that wasn't the case in 2021. It was the first time in 2 years that the Hogs were back in North Little Rock. And if you're a fan of the women, you're happy. If you're a fan of the men, you're probably slightly embarrassed. Let's go to the monitor to break the game down. The number 24 Hogs took on a 6-5 Hofstra team coached by one of Eric Musselman's former players on the Golden State Warriors back in the day, Speedy Claxton. And Speedy got the upper hand, winning 89-81. The loss came down to a lot of things, but missing shots was the biggest. Overall, the Hogs shot 44% from the field, 35 in the first half. Before halftime, Arkansas was 3 for 11 from beyond the arc, and they ended the game with 12. However, a good chunk of those were when the game was practically over.
They just kept the lane compact and kind of dared us to shoot, and in the first half, we just kept shooting and missing. So, I mean, that sounds pretty simple, but that's what happened. I mean, they scored 89 points. They led the entire game. And we got out-rebounded by 7. So if your shots aren't falling and you get out-rebounded, you're probably going to, and you don't defend very well, you're probably going to be in for a long night, which is what happened.
Now I want to tell you about one of the Hofstra players that made it a real long night for the Hogs. Hofstra's big man, Abayemi Ijiola, or Bebe as he goes by. And if you recognize the name, it's because he was actually a Hog for 2 years. He had the best game of his career last night. Bebe sat out his junior year due to transfer rules. He had knee surgery. He was finally able to play for the Hogs in February of 2021, but he only played in one game. That was the final 2 minutes against South Carolina, where he only recorded a rebound. You could tell that he wanted to beat Arkansas bad last night. He nearly had a double-double in the first half, ending with a season high of 29 minutes, 18 points, and 14 rebounds. And if he was looking for revenge, he sure got it.
I thought he outplayed every guy on our roster. It wasn't even, I mean, it's all you got to do is pick up the stat sheet. Bebe dominated us just off effort, quite frankly.
And in front of the biggest crowd of the season, nearly 15,000 Central Arkansans saw the Hogs nearly come back down by 14 in the second half. A steal, then a slam by Jalen Williams. And then J.D. Note, he woke up scoring 14 of his 20 points in the second half, including some real big three-pointers, as you see right there. Then the Jacksonville native, Devo Davis, was even doing some damage. And Arkansas made it a 2-point game at one point. However, still not enough. The Pride were the kings of the Natural State, eventually winning by 8, sending the Must Bus on a very long drive back to Fayetteville.
In the 7 years I've been coaching, that's the most disappointing from a competitive nature that I've ever coached a team in 7 years of college. Even last year's 2 losses. So now all of a sudden we go back to struggling rebounding. We're turning the ball over too much. We lack shooting. There's a lot of things that we've got to continue to try to work on, and then you add in how competitive you are, and now you end up with 2 losses in a row. You know, we got 2 days before we play again, and I have no idea what we'll do. I have no idea at all what we'll do.
They're going to have to figure it out fast. The men now have one more non-conference game up in Fayetteville before SEC play begins. That game's going to be on Tuesday against 3-10 Elon. The Phoenix have already lost to 2 SEC teams. Their most recent loss, though, was to number 2 Duke last night. And is it time to panic if you're a Hogs fan? Well, if the Hogs lose to Elon, then I think it's time to hit the panic button. But now to a more positive topic. The women's basketball team came away with a blowout win yesterday over the UCA Sugar Bears. Overall, it was a game of balance for the Hogs. 5 different Razorbacks scored in double digits, led by Sasha Goforth. The Bears, no answer for her, scoring 17 points in just over 22 minutes. Right behind her was the fan favorite of the night, Jersey Wolfenbarger, a career-high 16 points for her. She shot 7 of 8 from the field, including right here as she gets fouled. And what was a little bit better than this man's awesome dance moves, as you see right here, gosh, he's got to teach me those things, were the Hogs from deep. 6 different Hogs combined for 11 threes on the day. over 42% from beyond the arc. Final score of this blowout, Hogs 82, Sugar Bears 44. The balanced attack from Arkansas helped the Hogs sweep every in-state opponent that they faced this season, while also picking up the 10th win of the year.
It's not going to be every year we're going to go 4-0. Those programs we're all hopefully benefit like we do, keep Arkansas kids in state as much as we can. And I hope by playing each other, there are some rivalries that are created as a result of that.
To be able to play down here and give them a taste of what we are and the standards we hold ourselves at, it was really exciting. I was grateful to be a part of it.
And just before the game, I was in looking at Twitter, and there's 6 or 7 young people that all said, my first Razorback game. And I brought that to our kids' attention that we've got a lot of kids that it's the first time they've seen Jersey.
And they sure got a treat. The Lady Razorbacks will play Creighton at home on Tuesday night before they start SEC play against Ole Miss. A weekend that Hog fans won't forget, whether it's for good or bad reasons. Hey, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're talking all about National Signing Day and what high school in Arkansas is producing the most D1 prospects in the state. Keep it right here on the Final Score.
You're watching Final Score on Fox 16.
There's one place here in Central Arkansas that produces the most Division I talent out of any other high school in the state, Parkview High. I'm giving this school a new name, though. I'm calling it the D1 Dojo. The Patriots have had 4 student athletes sign to play Division I football this past week, and they still have 1 player yet to pick where he wants to play D1 ball. Needless to say, Parkview is a D1 powerhouse.
It's very exciting. It feels amazing, honestly. It's like a dream come true.
I'm ready academically and for football to just go ball.
I feel great. It's a blessing. Not a lot of kids get this opportunity.
Really just to be a part of that, Lane Kiffin, he got the best opportunity in me to take me to my dreams, to end in the field.
The guy has a ceiling that I don't see it. Everybody I talk to about him says he could be a first-round draft pick if he develops in college.
Just to get, be officially part of the team, it's a blessing, man.
Never had one in 9th grade to get an offer. He's the first one, and guy's worked his butt off to get where he is, and he's another one that has a high ceiling.
What excites me is that Memphis is giving me a chance, and I'm willing to take the most of it.
Kendall McKenzie is a kid that really came on in the last couple of years. We knew he was going to be good, but we didn't know how good he could be. And he's still, they're super stoked at Memphis about getting him. I wouldn't be shocked at all if he starts as a true freshman.
I was at Central for my first 3 years of high school, and the team wasn't real successful, but I was doing good. And I transferred to Parkview, and we had a really good season. The coaches really started looking at me in my senior year, so I really like to thank Parkview.
Parker, man, like I said earlier, if I could have coached him for 3 more years, he would have been an SEC receiver, no doubt. And he'll go there and maybe break records. He's a hard worker. He is very, very smart kid, knows the game real well, and he'll really develop at that next level.
I mean, when you have a coach like Coach Bowden, he gonna get you right. He gonna push you to the best.
What Coach Bowden said, just getting the Parkview program out of the dirt pile or whatever, because it's been a big basketball school, so it's great to see, not just one guy, but more than other guys signing Division I scholarships.
Coming in, I didn't know if I was going to get a spot, but to be real, I knew I was going to work. I'm a hard worker. I was ready for all that, so I'm really blessed to be able to play for this team.
The coaching staff I got, I'd be remiss not to mention them because they work their butts off. They do a great job in developing these guys, and honestly, I'm just blessed and fortunate to be able to have them come through this school and want to be a part of the program.
I don't know what head coach Brad Bolden's putting in the water there at Parkview, but it is working and we're absolutely loving it. Good luck to all the players who signed to play at the Division I level. Can't wait to see them play, but I also can't wait for our Sunday Superlatives. That's coming up right after the break, so keep it right here.
You're watching Final Score on Fox 16. You're watching Final Score on Fox 16.
I know it's been a long time, but we're bringing them back. Yes, it's time for your Sunday Superlatives, and we're giving out 4 today. They're all pretty solid, too. The first one is the winner of Best Shoes. And I saw a lot of sweet kicks, chucks, whatever you want to call them this week. So I'm going to give the award to head coach Eric Musselman of the Hogs. Muss wore these awesome and historically significant shoes, honoring the Little Rock 9 as the Hogs played their only game in Central Arkansas this season. The Little Rock 9 were a group of 9 black students who were the first African American students to enroll at Central High School back in 1957 when the high school was all white. Muss had some great custom shoes this year, but honestly, this one probably my favorite. All right, our next superlative is the most heartfelt moment. And we had a National Signing Day, and that's a big day for all high schoolers who officially signed the papers to play at the collegiate level. However, it's hard for some parents to have their kids leave the nest. Our winner is Razorback running back commit James Joyner and his mom, Londa Burns.
I want to give a special shout out to my mom.
To have my baby be taken care of while he's away, the environment that he'll be in. Just him being able, I know he's being taken care of, and I'm gonna miss my baby. But I do believe that Coach Pittman and Coach Smith, they got him, they're going to take good care of him. But just to have him leaving home, because he became my protector within these last 3 years. And I'm just going to really miss him from being at home. But I'm sure they'll make a way for me to get there.
Oh, they better. I love moments like that, and you can just feel the love coming from Londa. All right, let's wipe the tears away just for a sec and bring the mood back up. There are a lot of people that want to be on TV, but then they get camera shy as soon as I give them the opportunity. However, not for these kids. The winners for the best interns. And this is on National Signing Day. And we had some Parkview Patriots. They gave their own report for Fox 16, and this is how it went.
We in Parkview. I got my guy. Hey, oh, guy, get a video. You got my guys, but you see we got the coaching staff. Everybody signing and stuff. We chilling today, bro. It's just a good day, bro. Finished my test, and it was cool. And then right here, come here. We got the best wide receiver in the state, 2025. My twin brother.
Oh, this is live. Oh, yeah. You feel me? Like, the best wide receiver in 2025. Like, I was just like that for real. You feel me? My guys signed it, you feel me? They already signed. But I'm still like that for real.
Let me see it.
Talk some.
All I got to say is I'm proud of my guys, James, Parker, all of them, Kendall as well, and Tripp. You know what I'm saying? Horns down. You know what I'm saying? We going for James at Arkansas. Woo pig.
Hotty toddy, baby. And you know, my guy Kendall over there. Where he at? He over there. Go Tigers. Go Tigers. We got Tripp, hotty toddy. We got James, Woo Pig, baby. State of Arkansas. You gotta love it, man. Who else? Parker Perry. It's my guy. 6'4" receiver. Nothing better.
Oh my gosh. Hey, give some kids the mic and you never know what's going to be said. I absolutely love it. Great reporting, guys. But, we all know that Christmas is right around the corner, and one of the best parts of Christmas is giving. The best Christmas gift goes to the Central High School basketball team, and Santa, a.k.a. Central head coach Ryan Ross, got his entire team tickets to the Memphis Grizzlies Chicago Bulls game on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Look at the players' reactions. Absolutely priceless. They're stunned. Apparently, the Tigers, they've been real good this year. Their record, pretty nice too. 6-2 so far. You know that they can win. Hey, speaking of winning, we are all going to be winners right after the break because we got the top plays of the week coming up. Don't go anywhere.
You're watching Final Score on Fox 16.
Jingle bells, it's time for top plays. That's right, we got 5 real good ones for you. Let's hit them right now. Play number 5, the Lady Razorbacks versus the Sugar Bears at Simmons Bank Arena. How about Jersey Wolfenbarger? Coming out of nowhere, gets hit, falls. By 38 in Central Arkansas. Number 4, same place, different gender. Arkansas and Hofstra. The Hogs mounting a comeback. Chris Likes, strip the ball away. That's mine. Then how about let's get hockey on this. Pass, slam. Jalen Williams firing up Simmons Bank Arena with the dunk. It got real loud on this play. That was fun. Top 3, we go to the NFL. Patriots down by 10 at the Colts, under 2.5 left to play. New England in the red zone. That means you go to the touchdown machine. Former PA Bruin and Hog, Hunter Henry, the tight end, catching his 9th TD of the year to keep the Patriots alive in Week 15 of the NFL season. Now we move on to play 2, and this is going to make you go, whoo! Back to the Hofstra game. First half, Devo Davis behind the back. JD Notte with that tray. It was so pretty. I told you it's going to make you say, woo! In slow motion, too. Wow. It was one of the Hogs' 3 threes in the first half. Not a great stat, but this sure was cool. Notte ended with 20 points on the day. All right, number 1, viewer discretion advised. A-State versus number 25, Texas Tech. Norshad Omier says, meet me at the front door. Get rejected! I haven't seen this bad of a rejection since my senior year prom. Red Wolves still lost the game 75-62, but at least they have this block to remember it by. Woo-wee! Those are some good top plays. Hey, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks again for hanging out with us on the Final Score. We got Andrew. He's new, but we're giving him a shout out. We got Chris. We got Hayden. Everybody in production, come on. Let's wave, everybody. Yeah, Daryl, what's up? Peace signs. And then we got Holly in the booth. Have a holly jolly Christmas, everybody. Thanks so much for watching the Final Score. We have a great time giving you all the sports every single week. We'll see you next week. You have a Merry Christmas, all right?